show me how to handle a bow.
Who says things like that?
But that's terrible.
These are bandits.
Hey, come closer. Take a break and have a sip of cool beer. The paladins will set everything right. So take another draft and have a good time.
What do you think? Do you want to go up against me again? I think I've gotten better in the meantime.
I want to fight against you.
I only fight from noon until... The fighting is only worth it if there are enough spectators who place bets. It's still too early. Come back later.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted.
Nobody ever asks me.
Hey!
Is it really true?
The bandits that were occupying your lighthouse are gone.
Is that really true? Finally, I can get back to my work. Come with me to the lighthouse. You get an incredible view of the sea up there.
You don't have to ask me.
Who says things like that?
Hey, you!
That doesn't surprise me.
He'd better shut
Teach me something.
I don't want to hear that.
That's an open secret.
It's a bad business.
You've already gotten more dexterous.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
He had better shut up.
I'm not telling you anything new.
And it's going to get worse.
That'll only cause more trouble.
That's not what I heard.
Really, how interesting.
Nobody ever asks me.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Really, how interesting.
That's what I've always said.
But that's terrible.
I could have told you that before.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
And it's going to get worse.
Nobody ever asks me.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
It's really not my problem.
Everybody knows by now.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
He simply talks too much.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
He'd better shut up.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
That's not what I heard.
Do you really believe that?
Now that's typical, isn't it?
It's better to watch out.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's not what I heard.
I could have told you that.
These are bad times. Really?
That's
Give me something to drink.
Nothing's
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That's an open secret. These are bad times.
That's been known a long time.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
He never would have thought of that himself.
We can only wait and see.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I've got no time for
You don't
things
have to
like
tell
that.
him that.
You mustn't believe everything
Will it
you
ever
hear.
change?
No one really wants to hear.
You don't have to tell him
Here's the gold. It's better if I don't ask where you got that. To be honest, I don't really care, but we're in business.
So what really happened?
I didn't see what happened. I received some gold for blaming that mercenary. In times like these, it's everyone for himself. I needed that money.
Who paid you?
That's enough. He'll kill me if I rat him out.
Are you gonna tell that to Lord Hagen too?
I'm not a lunatic. I can't stay in town now. I'll give you my diary. That should be proof enough.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by King and Church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury.
He's made himself scarce.
Sooner or later he will turn up, then we shall arrest him. Your deeds would give honor to one of our own.
I want to take up service with the Order.
Good. You have proven that you have the courage, the skill, and the devotion to serve Enos. Your deeds bear witness to a pure heart. If it is your wish, then I shall bid you welcome to our order.
I'm ready.
Then so shall it be. Many men have taken this path and given their lives in the name of Enos. Do you swear that your deeds will honor their deaths and proclaim the fame of Enos?
I swear.
Then, from now on, you are a member of our fellowship. I hereby appoint you a warrior of Enos. I give to you the weapons and armor of a knight. Bear them with pride, knight. Henceforth, by virtue of your rank, you shall have access to the monastery. Albrecht will teach you our magic. Just go and talk to him. And of course, our quarters in the upper end of the city are now open to you.
What does it mean to be a paladin?
A paladin is a warrior of Enos. He lives in order to serve him and fights in order to do him honor. In return, the gift of magic is bestowed upon us. The magic of runes, which we are granted as recognition for our deeds.
Can you teach me something?
If you prove yourself worthy, I shall bestow the magic runes of the paladins upon you. Beyond that, I can teach you to increase your magic power.
Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
As a sign of your rank, I bestow upon you the Rune of Light. It is a symbol of truth and justice. Light the way for all those who walk the path of Enos. You must earn all other runes. Come again when you think you have proven yourself worthy.
That will never change.
Do you really believe that?
You can't rely on that.
You didn't get that from me.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
You wouldn't be so sure.
What's up?
I've got your medicine.
Really? Our society needs more people like you. Thank you so much. I hope that these few coins are enough.
Leave me alone.
How's the situation?
Malik has disappeared and taken everything and everybody who would work for me with him. He said he was headed for the mountains. He couldn't stand it here anymore. The hordes of monsters pouring out of the pass every day into the high pastures are really getting to me. If at least I had a few helpers or mercenaries. There was even one who was willing to work for me. Changed his mind, though. I think his name was Wolf.
It'll be all right.
Without Malik, nothing gets done around here anymore. If something doesn't happen soon, I'll have to give up my farm. Hopefully he'll come back soon.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder.
That's no secret.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
No idea. You tell me.
Thank goodness. The bandits are done for. You have saved my life.
Who are you?
My name is Elvridge. I come from town.
Master Thorben told me that you had disappeared.
Those lowly scum dragged me off here and were keeping me prisoner.
What exactly happened to you?
I was on my way to the rendezvous I had set up with my girl. Her name is Lucia. We've been planning to get away to the mountains and away from the town and all those who lived there. I had just arrived at the meeting point when suddenly some of these bandits sprang out from the underbrush and captured us both. I put up a fight, of course, but to no avail. There were just too many of them. You didn't happen to see them?
Tell me about Lucia.
A girl from the harbor district. She used to work for that horrible Bromor. She's very pretty.
What did the bandits want with you?
Sometimes I could overhear them at night. I didn't get everything, but I think they wanted to make us slaves.
Where were they going to take you?
To a place somewhere here, on the island of Khorinis, but I think one can't get there without a ship. They brought me to a mooring place on the coast. Some pirates were camped out there. One of the bandits approached the pirates to negotiate. They were having a fierce argument. I think the bandit wanted the pirates to ferry him somewhere, along with me, but the pirates wouldn't have it. So the bandits withdrew, and we've been sitting around here ever since. They seemed to be rather at a loss, and then you came.
Where's the pirates' mooring place?
Not far from the harbor of Khorinis. When you stand on the quay and look out to the sea, all you need to do is get a boat and go to the right along the coast. The first small bay you come across is the mooring place I was talking about.
Bromor says Lucia walked off with a golden dish.
Well, if Lucia really stole from Bromor, the bandits will certainly have taken the thing from her.
Where's Lucia now?
We parted ways at the big crossroads in front of Onar's farm. The bandits dragged Lucia off to the woods behind Sekop's farm. May Innos protect her.
You should get yourself back to town in a hurry.
What else would I be doing? I'm going straight back to my master Thorben. Will you go look for the bandits?
Well, yes, I think so.
If you find Lucia, get her safely back to town, will you?
I'll see what I can do. Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I fled here from Bengar's farm. I didn't want to be butchered by all those creatures coming out of the pass. You can't imagine what sort of things came out of the pass the last few days.
I can. What's it like here?
Here, I only have to put up with the bandits. It's the lesser evil.
Bengar needs you. He wants you to come back to his farm.
I'm not crazy. As long as we have to live defenseless on the farm, I'm not budging an inch from here.
What's it like here?
Here, I only have to put up with the bandits. It's the lesser evil.
Where do you think you're going?
How would that be any concern of yours?
Then I'll have to explain it to you carefully.
And now for the parry then!
That hit the spot.
Don't stop now!
Watch out!
Don't stop now! Parry then! Let that be a lesson to him!
Where do you think you're going?
How would that be any concern of yours?
Then I'll have to explain it to you carefully.
Parry then! Parry then! Don't stop now! Parry then! Don't stop now! Finish him! Now! Finish him! That is the spot.
Don't try that again. All right, you win. What do you want?
And? How are things?
Not many people come this way, but up to now, every one of them has paid my toll. Except you.
You don't have to tell me that.
Don't
That's
tell
the
me
truth.
You know that.
I've heard a thing or two.
You have to step in and sort things out.
That's been known a lot.
I may have found a job for you on Bengar's farm.
Let's hear it.
The pass to the Valley of Mines comes out directly at Bengar's farm. He's got problems with all the beasts who squeeze through the pass. Someone needs to defend Bengar's farm.
That would be something. Then at least I'd be away from the farm here and wouldn't have to stare at the smithy. Good. That comes to 800 gold coins.
A hefty price.
Well, for one of us, I'd do it for almost nothing. But for you...
Is it really true?
Here's your gold.
Good. I'm off then to see those beasts. Let's see who else on this farm I can enlist. See you later.
You anything new?
I've got my own opinion about that.
Tell me
He ran like Beliar himself was after it.
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present.
Say you didn't know that.
I'm no better off myself. I agree with you completely.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
I'm no better off myself.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. Anyway, I thought you would surely want to participate in the upcoming dragon hunt.
That was obvious all along.
And?
Here, take this amulet. I think you'll need it more than I do.
Where did you pick that up then?
It's a bad business.
What about forging equipment?
What do you need?
That's not what I heard. Is it really true?
Of course we got him in the end. It's quite obvious.
That's all just gossip.
I already thought as much.
Teach me how to forge magic ore weapons.
As long as you aren't one of us, I'll be damned if I tell you the secret of the magic ore weapons. Only very few blacksmiths know it at all, and I believe that not even the smiths in town know anything about it. And that's a good thing, too. Otherwise, those boozers of the city guard would all be wielding magic swords next.
I've heard a thing or two. Where did you pick that up then?
That's all just gossip.
That all along. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
That was obvious all along. That's been known a long time.
That's the first I've heard of it. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I never knew that.
Where did you pick that up then?
I don't even know how to hold a secret. Nobody will learn anything from me.
I don't believe this is going to change. Enough trouble as it is.
Nobody will learn anything from me. You listen to the wrong people.
But he knew that all along.
You listen to the wrong people. Yeah, he really said that. That was no big deal.
I don't believe this is going to change.
Hey! Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
Ah, it's good that you've come.
What's up?
I found this in the old chapel. It's a magic rune. I think it will teleport you straight back here to the farm. I thought you might be able to use it.
I've come from the Valley of Mines. The castle there was attacked by dragons.
So it's true. Lars said that rumors about dragons are circulating through the city. I didn't believe it. What about the paladins?
They've been thoroughly decimated.
Good. Maybe that will make Lord Hagen move to the Valley of Mines with his men. The fewer paladins stay here, the better.
Interested in some more old coins?
Sure. Do you still have any?
A few.
Thanks. Here's your money. Bring me all you can find.
Everything all right here on the farm?
Our hospitality does not extend to the troops of the king.
Thanks to Bulko, you now have a few sheep less.
And what are you talking about? Who is Bulko?
One of the mercenaries.
How would that interest me? If he's been after my sheep, he'll have to answer to Lee. So why are you bugging me with such trivial details?
Myself.
You must.
I agree with you completely.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
He really didn't deserve that.
Nobody will learn anything from me. He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
That was no big deal.
I can't believe you step in and sort things out.
That's all just gossip. That's
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
Really deserve that.
That's really not my problem. Telling you anything new.
That isn't true.
No idea. You tell me.
I've heard a thing or two.
That's really not my problem. Nothing amazes me any differently.
You don't have to tell me that.
I don't believe nobody ever asked for my opinion.
No, nothing amazes me anymore.
You just have to listen.
I can't believe that.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it. That's all just gossip.
And there's more, believe me.
I can't believe that.
That's been known a long time. He never would have thought of that himself.
I've got no time for things like that.
Get that from me.
That's been known a long time. All that matters is strength.
No idea. You tell me.
I really didn't deserve that.
All that matters is you didn't know that.
Believe me.
I used to say that myself.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Will it ever change? That was obvious all along. I couldn't
get away with
it
that.
differently.
You don't have to tell me that.
Where did you pick that up, touching that?
All over again.
That doesn't surprise me. That was obvious all
Been there,
along.
done that.
No one really wants to hear that.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I used to say that myself.
Bad business. Nobody that's been anything
staying
on
out of
time.
Same old thing all over again.
Where did you pick that up? They know it's a been there.
Will it ever change? That was obvious all ever
Same
change.
old thing all
You should
over
really have known
again.
better.
He ran for a Beliar himself was after him.
I'd have gone about it differently. Who would have thought of this himself?
You just have to listen.
It was just of course we got him in the end.
You hardly know who to believe these days. That's all just gossip.
I couldn't care less.
I don't believe this. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
That's not what I heard. I never knew that.
Can't
He
rely
really
on
said
that.
that.
And there's more, believe me.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's really not my problem. Nothing amazes me anymore.
Nobody wants to know.
Over again.
Where did you pick that up? Of course we got him in the end.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I hardly know what to believe.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible. I was in the colony too.
Right. What do you want?
How's the situation?
Right now, we've got real trouble. Two factions are building up amongst us mercenaries. Silvio and his people doubt that Lee is following the right plan.
How come there are two factions?
Most of us came out of the colony with Lee back then, but some of the mercenaries hooked up with us later. They didn't come from the colony, but were farther south fighting the Yorks. Somehow they got wind that Lee needed people. Their leader was Silvio. He agreed that Lee was in charge, but now he's trying to stir up the mercenaries against him and his plan. A lot of Lee's people don't think that it's a big problem, but I know guys like Silvio. He'll go to extremes to realize his ideas.
Do you know what Lee's intentions are?
He is planning to get us all away from the island, and Enos knows I've got nothing against getting away from here. I don't really know how he's planning to go about it, but I trust him. He's led us well so far.
Do you know what Silvio is planning?
Silvio found out that some of the paladins have moved out to the old colony. He says the rest of the paladins wouldn't dare to attack us here and wants to take advantage of the situation. Plunder the small farms, waylay the militia patrols outside the city, hold up travelers, things like that. But Lee thinks that would be the worst thing we could do in our situation.
Any news?
You made the wrong choice. You could have been one of us.
What are you doing here in my kitchen?
I'm hungry.
How could I refuse the request of a representative of Enos?
I'm staying out of it.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I haven't got any now.
Not even a tiny bowl?
No.
Can I lick the pot then?
Will you cut it out? If you're so keen on my stew, you'll have to do something to get it.
What?
Go see Sagita, the healer who lives behind Sekob's farm, and bring me a package of her herbs. If you bring me the herbs, I'll make you some stew.
All over again.
I could have told you that before.
He really should have known better.
Those are all just rumors.
He really should have known better.
That's exactly what I said.
I couldn't get away with that.
Get that from me.
All that nobody will learn anything from me, so don't tell me that.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Damn it! What's up?
What can you tell me about the farm?
This is Onar's farm. That big building is his house. He vacated a wing for the mercenaries. We farmers have had to bunk in the barn ever since. But it's all right with me. It's good that we have people who guard the farm. The kitchen is in the building with the smithy in front. Maybe you'll be lucky and Thekla will have something for you to eat.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
Nobody wants to know.
That doesn't surprise me. That's been known a long time. You don't seem to look at the people these days.
Nobody wants to know.
Of course, we really didn't deserve that.
I never knew that. He doesn't even know how. That's just...
You should really have known better.
That was quite obvious.
I'd have gone about it differently. You hardly know.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
All that matters is strength, so don't tell me that.